2 at the battery, finding where to find the battery charger. Mixer crashed again, so we'll try this again. So we're back at the life pod, and then we're going to head over to our coral tube here. And the battery charger tends to spawn at 2 different wrecks. I'll take you to the one that I have found it more often than. As you can see, we've got our coral tube, and our reference, we're on the right hand side of the coral tube here. And what we're going to do is see this second, not this bottom one, but this second coral ridge there, and we're going to line it up on the end of that tube right over there. You can see the marker off in the distance. So basically I'm lining up this tube and the tube right over there. And we're going to grab our sea glide. We're going to head in a straight direction. We're not turning. To use that tube as a reference, you need to learn to not turn and sway back and forth and maintain your original bearing from the tube out to your destination. Now I've cheated out oxygen here, so I don't have to worry about that. You, of course, will not be able to swim this entire distance underwater. However, if you have a sea glide, you can truck out here underwater, no problem. But I'm staying down here, down low, so you can see the terrain as we head out there, so you can view the landmarks. We are at the wreck. Go up so you can see what it would look like from above. So this is the same wreck. If you watched the episode on finding the sea moth, this is the same wreck, by the way. However, I've separated these out for these various episodes so people can find just specifically what they want to find. So there are several entrances into this wreck. There's one all the way down there. There is one right here. This tends to be the one I prefer to enter first. The one down at the bottom down there comes out right here if you wish. So here's one of the battery charger fragments. Some bowls and something else. The vehicle bay, I believe. Yep. And there's another battery fragment here. And usually behind this door is another one. Oh, in this case we got 2. Okay, so behind that openable door, there's 2 more fragments. So odds are you stand a pretty darn good chance of getting the entire battery charger here. Close this door back. So I use the same save for showing multiple items. So that's the first wreck, and odds are you will probably get it here. However, I'll take you to a second wreck shortly. So when they get out here that way, so you can get an overview of what it looks like. So now we'll head back to the coral tube, and then we'll head to the second wreck. Okay, I've teleported back to the coral tube again. It hasn't spawned in yet. There we go. Now the second wreck that we're going to be heading to that potentially has the battery in it is off in this direction, away from the Aurora. Rather hard to get a good bearing on this one. However, if you use this outside edge right here, and then use the center of that tube there, that will get you pretty darn close. So you kind of just use this ear that's sticking out here, and I've kind of split the width of that other tube right there. And then we'll grab our Sea Glide, and I'll scoot off to the side a little bit. That little, and I strafed side, I didn't turn through the shallow stuff. So we'll head off this direction. And I am doing this on purpose without the compass, because when you need the battery charger, you may or may not have already found the compass. So I'm trying to give you an alternative navigation ability to find it. We just passed life pod 17 there. There's the wreck spawning in. We have generally 2 entrances to each wreck. I've marked these 2 with the beacons here. One up there, one up there. So we'll go in this one first. This upper section here. And we'll see what we find in here. Yep, see, there's 1 battery fragment there. 4. Through here. Let's see. Through this, and then there's a kind of a stairwell here that we can go down into. See another piece down here. See down there. There's another fragment right there. There's a couple of them right there. Easy to find. I usually only get 2 in this room. Sometimes there's 3, I guess, but I normally only get 2. So that's that. Go out. Our gap here. It's back where we came out again. We'll head down here to the second entrance. Around the metal spikes, please, really. There we go. Let's see if we get lucky in here. So that first wreck is usually the one I find it in the most. Yeah, I'm not finding in here. Sometimes there's one in here, sometimes there is not. And this is why I picked that first wreck. Over this way. So yeah, we're back in the bottom section here again. Don't know. And yes, there are prawn arms in here. Basically, don't bother. Because there's really not enough prawn arms. Oh, there's one. Yep, there was one in here. See right there. There's not nearly enough prawn arm or prawn pieces that I know of out in the world to bother scanning. To get up, there's another one right there. So, all right, there was 2 in through this entrance as well. So that's a couple of them, a couple of wrecks that will get you the battery charger. Yeah, it's weird. I got them all down that lower room. Sometimes one of those spawns up here. And by the way, I mean, you may be wondering, why am I using this light instead of the flashlight? Well, this light is a 360-degree light, first off. It's not as bright as a flashlight. However, it does not drain batteries. Its battery is infinite. So you don't ever have to worry about batteries. The second advantage, we'll get down here. Let's say we're down here and we want to, say, scan that, okay, right? If you're using your regular flashlight, you've got to switch over to this, and if this was a really dark room... Oh, I totally missed it. There was a second one right there. So we had 3 fragments, or 4 fragments in this rack, so you had enough in here too. So if this room was really dark and you couldn't see very well, this light stick, you can stick that sucker to a wall like this. And now you can change over to your scanner, and see, now you can still see what the heck you're doing. Right? And then when you're done, you can pick it back up again. So that's the reason I favor it over the flashlight. However, you have to find that this light stick in a wreck, and it's in a lot of, I mean, it's in a lot of wreck, a lot of small scatter stuff. I will have this light stick. There's a lot of them in the game, so it's easy to find. All right, so that's two wrecks that will get you the battery. We're about 630 meters out from the coral tube on this one. So thanks for watching.